Alright boys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about Bannerlord. Listen, I know I took a little break, I played other games, had fun with other games. Crazy, I know, it's a crazy thing to see. But yeah, I'm checking up on Bannerlord, seeing how it's doing, and obviously this channel is centered around Bannerlord, so obviously I'm always going to provide content for it. But yeah, I thought I should, uh, I guess say my two, three, four, couple words on what's been going on lately. When's the next patch coming? What's going on behind the scenes? Even though I don't see what's behind the curtain, I can make inferences. I think I can make more level-headed inferences than a lot of people on the forums. I think some people on the forums have, as always, become very dramatic, very just very. They've gone buck wild. Best way I can say it, for the most part. As always, you know what I mean. It's just kind of the thing that always happens on the forums. But for the regular players, for just people who don't really, go too crazy over stuff that really shouldn't people shouldn't go crazy about. Yeah, let's do a little update. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's coming next, and go from there. Okay. All right, so first, let's go on this thread right over here. This is the latest patch, obviously. When did it come out? I think it came out like a month ago, if I'm not mistaken. March 21st. It is April 14th. It's 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Okay. And people have had a lot to say. I've been checking this every couple of days. I would check, actually every day. I kind of like, check to see if there's a new update, and also if the pages move kind of quickly. I'm like, okay, was there any dev reply or anything of that nature? I'll be honest with you, the devs have been kind of silent. There hasn't been much dev replies, and I know what you're gonna say. Oh my God, they left. Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't think so. I think people are being dramatic, and to be honest with you, I don't really mind if the devs go silent. It doesn't really matter. Usually, whenever the devs do reply, you can see, if you just search up like dev replies on my channel. Usually they're just responding to a lot of unhinged comments. You know what I mean? That are literally rooted in like they're just rooted in bad faith, almost like 90% of the time. Now don't mind me. Like there's some people. Well, I said don't mind me, but like that's not to say that that some people don't actually have like a good thing to contribute. There are people in the community that have good things to contribute, but a lot of the times the devs reply to a lot of people who are just in bad faith, always want to kind of like get a gotcha moment. You know what I mean? They don't want actual progress. They just want to get like a gotcha moment, like, haha, I beat you in this debate, sir. That type of thing. You know what I mean? But regardless, there's been a lot of talk lately because there's been a lot of movement on SteamDB. If you don't know what SteamDB is, it's right over here. It kind of tells you like a bunch of information about the game, and also it tells you kind of like when the devs are doing like updates, or beta tests, and it kind of tells you when they're being done. So whenever there's changes to like the game, whenever it's connected to Steam, you can kind of see it. You can infer because they don't really. It's not like they have to give Steam like a description of what's going on. It's just Steam makes it all public, so you can see if there's any movement in the game. So we're gonna talk about that in a second, okay? But people are saying that they're fixing up 1.7, and that what's it called? That they're saying that maybe the boss plays with mods on 1.7. What I think is happening is I think maybe 1.7. I'm not a big mod guy. Maybe it's a big modding community around 1.7. If not, maybe there was a problem in 1.7 that that is blocking them from actually, moving the patches forward. Maybe they had to unravel some code and change it a little bit to make sure the future updates work. Because maybe something in 1.7 is making that not work. So therefore, they have to go back and kind of fix it. You know what I mean? And that might be what's taking them a little bit long to produce the next updates. But obviously, people are gonna make their jokes. It is what it is, right? Um, what's it called? Someone says they might be working on DLC. No. Again, this is a bad faith actor. Just letting you guys know. Just beforehand. Uh, but they've stated before they are not working on DLC. just yet. That is something that's not off the table, but that's not something that they're working on. And I'm gonna go over that because I have it pulled up right over here. Yeah, that's not what it is. What else? People are asking why they did this change for 1.7. Again, the devs have not replied to it. And I'll be honest with you, I don't blame them. I said before, I'll say it again, I don't blame them. I would have stopped replying to the people in the forums like 2 years ago. I'll be honest with you. But all right, moving on. Let's talk about the SteamDB. So what do we see? So what I see, here's my inference on the information given. I see a lot of movement here. We got yesterday, we got 1.7 changes. We had a beta test yesterday. We had another beta test yesterday, and 2 days ago we had 3 more beta tests. So it looks like stuff is getting done. Changes are being implemented, and guess what? There is testing on those changes. Steam beta, that means the next beta is being worked on, right? We're currently on the live version of the game. So this looks like there's a new beta on the horizon, and it's being tested. And again, what I think happened here is something in the beta was not working properly. They tested it, and then they found the problem. It might be in 1.7. And you might be wondering, well, 1.7 was a while ago. Well, listen, I'm not a computer guy. I don't know how this works. I'm just trying to take it as a gamer who just, plays games. Maybe something was blocking it, so they had to change it. It is what it is. But as you can see, there's been a lot of beta tests. A lot of beta tests in the past, I want to say, shoot, look at that. 2 days ago, 7 days ago, 8 days ago, 10 days ago, 16 days ago. So they are still working. They are still working. They might not be replying in the forums, and I don't blame them, but they are still working. They are still getting stuff out. And I'll be honest with you, these beta tests happening so closely to each other, it kind of gives me the idea that we are on the horizon of a new patch. Why do I say this? Well, let's go back to what the dev said a while ago. So on March 9th, what's it called? Person says, on a broader note, if you're able to respond, what else is new planned for the game, however minor or major? The devs responded on March 9th. Right now, the priority is with responding to notable issues raised with 1.1.0, especially the save load issues which some users are experiencing. They have fixed those, if I'm not mistaken. And 2 patches have come out since this post. The patches have included pretty much just crash fixes. I think save load fixes, if I'm not mistaken. They were patched 1.1.1 and 1.1.2. These 2 right over here, as you can see. So those have come out. And then he goes, sometime after that, I would expect the next beta release. Similarly, I would not expect the discussion of new content, be it DLC or otherwise, before the current goals or the new content itself are completed closer to completion. Or completed or / closer to completion. There you go. Yeah. I think we are on the horizon of a new patch. When is it going to come out? I don't know. Could be a week. Could be 2. Could be 3. By my calculations, since I'm seeing all this movement, and usually there's a lot of movement before patches come out, I would say we're pretty close. 1 to 2 weeks. Don't quote me on it. I think we could see a new patch, a new beta. If not, maybe, maybe this week we'll see another one of these, maybe 1.1.3, which solves some other problems, and then the new beta patch. We'll see. I'm going to keep you guys updated on how that goes, and if anything new comes out, you'll see it here first. Well, I don't know, maybe first, second, but it'll be up there. My speed is like that. I'll be there. I'm like a journalist at this point for Bannerlord, so I'll be there to cover the news. But yeah, as usual, as I always state, for the people on the forums, go touch some grass, go outside a little bit, relax. I'm not gonna go over some of the more kind of I want to say conspiracy theories on what's going on. If you want to, I'll link the thread down below if you want to read some of these responses. My best advice to you also, as a watcher of Bannerlord, as a gamer of Bannerlord, if you haven't been to the forums, I suggest you don't go. And if you do go, don't make an account. Don't jump down the rabbit hole, man. Relax. All right, it'll be all right. But that's gonna do it for me, and I'll see you in the next one.